Now, I'm not putting down anybody who's ever died or laid their life down for their country. However, wars are won not by dying for your country. Wars are actually won by making the other guy die for his country. So that's the kind of attitude I want you to have about this game. You are going to win. They are going to go to the lobby. That's all it is. That's a good thing about a video game. No one actually gets hurt. It's a lot of fun. But you still need to have that attitude, that cutthroat attitude, that you are going to win and they get to restart. Since the new map just came out, I've been winning a lot. That new map, Sand Hook, whatever the heck it's called, it really fits my play style, and I've won a lot of games in a short amount of time. I even took a week off last week, and I didn't play the game at all when it first came out. With that being said, I was told recently, because I've won so much, I am not humble anymore, and maybe it's a little annoying, but with that attitude, it's helping me win even more. Having that cutthroat attitude, I don't know how to explain it, and that's the kind of attitude you need. If you want to win, you got to change your attitude. You got to know, you got to believe that you're going to win. So now we've gone over the attitude and why it's so important. If you want to win this game and have some fun at it, you got to have, just have that killer attitude, cutthroat attitude. So that changes your decisions when you're playing the game. So I knew when my truck had taken those shots that someone was probably on the road and they were heading this way, because this is the way to get to the circle. So I knew they would be vulnerable trying to come up this road. That's why I pulled over, thought I could probably take this guy out. Now there was a shot that buzzed my head, and when that happened, I thought, you know what? I'm going to move a little bit more in. I'm going to get inside the circle and wait for these guys. So that's what I did. We pulled over, and we set up a second ambush. And I wanted to take those two guys out. Just for the fun of it, just to see if I could. Did I need to? Not really. We waited long enough, and I thought, you know what? They're not coming. Maybe they've gone a different direction. But what made me go ahead and say, you know what, forget these guys. I want to go ahead and get to the middle of the third circle. The middle of the third circle had these group of buildings. These are perfect. And I wanted to be the first one here. A lot of people like to wait for that circle to push them in, but I've stopped doing that. And I like being the first one to the area. Now, somebody was already shooting in the building in front of me. So I stop and I listen, and I'm waiting, and I'm trying to decide, should I go over there and try and take those guys out, or should I just wait here a little bit and see how the circle plays out? So Stryker and I have decided, let's just go ahead and push them. Let's get them. So I'm going to lead with a grenade. And as soon as that grenade goes off, I'll rush them. So right now, I've heard a second vehicle pull up behind our building. So instead of engaging these guys, I wanted to see what would happen. I want to see how this would play out. So we set up our little ambush inside this little shack. So I'm going to scoop myself into this corner so I'm a little bit safer. I've also slowed down the footage of this map because I'm studying this and I'm just seeing where it's at, how many people could potentially be here. I went ahead and changed my crosshairs to green. I feel like that kind of stands out against most backgrounds the best. And sure enough, my plan worked. I should have let him come around the corner a little bit more. When I started shooting at him, he backed up. So just in case he was still at the corner, I threw that grenade. Now let me point something out to you. Look at how many are left alive and how many kills I've got. It's time for me to go to work. That's why I like the AK right there. A couple headshots, they go down. Save that grenade, load up on as many grenades as you can. Chunk that in there, knock two guys. So I look over, someone's taking out Stryker. Me shooting brought attention to us. They saw him in the window, they took him out. something I don't do, I don't walk, I don't move over to him. I don't want them to know that somebody else is in here. So the guy comes in, he thinks he's safe and sound to finish off his kill, and I'm able to sneak or turn around and blast him with the AK. I want you to be honest with yourself right now. What's the first thing you're going to do when you get your teammate back up in this situation? Well, first off, I accidentally dropped my helmet, so I had to get my helmet. My next thing is, since that guy died instantly, I know he's alone, but I want to check and see, does he have grenades? I'm also going to take all my painkillers, but I want as many grenades as I can. In a small situation like this with a bunch of buildings, actually anywhere, as many grenades as you can get your hands on, get them. So I'm looking through, I'm telling Striker what's in there, if he needs anything. I couldn't really find a grenade, but he saw one, or he had one. So just pop that guy in the head, AK all day. And he lets me know that he's got a grenade, so I come back and get it. But when I saw it, it kind of scared me. I thought maybe somebody threw one in there. So I come back, pick it up, and I'm gonna get ready. So I don't want to just stay in this little building the rest of the time now. It's time to get out there and start killing some people. So I'm looking for a nice safe spot. This is perfect. I love this little edge, this little corner. No one can sneak up behind me. The only problem is, now that I've got an Xbox X, the camera, when it's on the other side of the circle, it really throws off your vision, and I couldn't take it, so I had to move up and get out of that spot that I like so much. But that did lead me to see that guy. So Striker's watching my left, and I'm gonna start pushing these guys. So I'm also gonna go ahead and push him with a little shock and all. Do my own version of shock and all with grenades. And see, it scared a guy out. He had to come running out of there. I didn't even know he was there. So even though I didn't get a kill with my shock and all or a knock, it scared one guy and made him move. So when I hear those shots, I back up, see if I can take a peek and hit him. I can't quite see him, but now that they're looking at Striker, I think, well, maybe I can get up there if I use that box, but I couldn't make the jump. But everything is going to change in just a moment, and I'll show you when. So I'm still just preparing, making sure no one rushes us from this direction, since we have circle. Just trying to be patient. But you always have to know the right time to strike. Like when should you push somebody? Right there. Striker just got a knock. He hit the guy up in the window. So now it's time to go finish him off. And I can't wait. I've got to go as fast as I can, but be as careful as I can. Now the important thing is, Striker started shooting up there to mask my footsteps. I see this next guy. Another drop. And Striker gets involved. So he's under attack. I have to go as fast as I can, assist my teammate. This guy's standing in my way, and I knew I needed to push him as fast as I could while he was trying to reload. Worked out great. Get the save, got the 9-kill chicken dinner, and we take home a victory. Anyways, I just want to show you what it was like. If you didn't notice, I only took one bullet the entire match. At the very beginning, I got hit in the shoulder. I never got knocked. Never got hit by another bullet. Anyways, you saw the whole thing. That's how it's done. If your aim is a little bit like mine, not that great, do like Trinity. Put that gun right in their ear and pull the trigger. Send them back to the lobby. See you later.